The 44-year-old veteran who is still searching for that elusive championship. Well, he's going to get win number 60. He's won in Vegas before, but maybe this is the most important win. Denny Hamlin is going to Phoenix.
Denny Hamlin came to Las Vegas looking for a win. What he walked away with was something even bigger: redemption, history, and maybe, just maybe, the emotional edge that finally delivers him the one thing that's always eluded him: a NASCAR Cup Series championship. On a night filled with drama, tears, and pure dominance, Hamlin didn't just win, he humiliated the competition. Fans are used to Hamlin playing the villain, mocking the crowd, feeding off the booze. But after securing his 60th career win in a wild South Point 400 at Las Vegas, we saw something else: Denny Hamlin in tears. He was emotional on the cool-down lap, openly crying inside the car, and for once, the taunts and jabs stopped. This wasn't just another win. This was a personal victory years in the making, and he knew it.
This is the point where I kind of give the fans some shit, but not today. I appreciate all of you so much.
That 60th win? It meant everything. Hamlin's father, Dennis Hamlin Sr., hasn't been doing well. The man who took a 5-year-old Denny to his first race, who risked everything, even their house, to fund his son's dream, was on Denny's mind.
We almost lost our house a couple times, and just try to keep it all going. And so, you know, I'm glad he was able to see 60. That was, you know, super important to me.
This wasn't just about racing anymore. It was about a lifetime of sacrifice paying off in one perfect night. Hamlin didn't luck into this win. He earned it. In the closing laps, he charged past Kyle Larson and hunted down his own teammate, Chase Briscoe. With just 4 laps to go, Hamlin surged past Briscoe on the outside, putting down a statement pass that stunned the field.
And I just held it down. That's all I could do, is just go for it. I felt like I had nothing to lose, just go for it.
Larson would finish second. Briscoe, after leading, faded to 4th. And Denny, he grabbed the win, the playoff spot, and the hearts of fans everywhere. This win wasn't just about emotions or playoff points. It was historic. Hamlin is now tied with Kevin Harvick for 10th on the all-time NASCAR Cup Series wins list. He's the winningest driver in Joe Gibbs Racing history, and now he's locked into the championship 4.
Just putting all the factors, I just can't imagine there's a win bigger for me than this one. Just with all, you know.
From FedEx rookie to Gibbs legend, Denny Hamlin's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. The win also brought memories flooding back for Coach Joe Gibbs. When they first put Hamlin in the car, it was almost a fluke, an unproven kid from Virginia with raw talent. J.D. Gibbs, Joe's late son, saw something special in him that others overlooked. Now, 60 wins later, that quiet leap of faith has been powerfully validated. Denny put J.D. over the door with his name. Denny's kid is named J.D., Joe Gibbs said. All of that, it gets emotional. For the Gibbs family, it's more than racing, it's legacy. Throughout his career, Hamlin has been surrounded by strong father figures: his own dad, the late J.D. Gibbs, and now Coach Joe Gibbs. He openly calls Joe his surrogate father, a guiding force both on and off the track. "They are your bumpers in life," Hamlin said. "I know that I do outlandish things and say outlandish things, but I always know that eventually I have to answer to the higher power, and on earth here, it's Joe." Their bond isn't just professional, it's deeply personal, built on years of trust, mentorship, and emotional support that have shaped Hamlin's path and grounded his success. Winning the Daytona 500 was a dream fulfilled, but Vegas, that was something deeper.
There was just so many other factors that played into today, which is why I think that it's my biggest win. Certainly one that I was absolutely the most excited about.
He even admitted to obsessing over one last piece of strategy between the drivers' meeting and intros. It bugged him so much, he ran back to his motorhome just to check it. "Had I not gone back, it would have mentally bothered me the whole race," he said. At 44 years old, Hamlin isn't slowing down. He spends hours in simulators, working side by side with crew chief Chris Gayle. That final pit stop adjustment, that was the difference. 7.5 hours this week, Gayle confirmed. Hamlin even crammed extra notes just before the race. That attention to detail separated him from the field. What makes it even more impressive is that Hamlin balances this grind with the responsibilities of being a team owner at 23XI Racing. He's juggling more than just track duties, and yet He's thriving. That dual-role pressure would crack most drivers, but for Hamlin, it's become a source of focus. In Stage 1, Hamlin started strong but got jumped by Briscoe early. As the green flag pit cycle hit, Byron inherited the lead. Hamlin rebounded to finish 4th. Stage 2 ran green, with Byron nearly spinning at the front and Briscoe charging. Bubba Wallace got caught speeding, and Elliott suffered a tire penalty. Hamlin kept it clean and grabbed 4th again. Stage 3 was where chaos erupted. Larson led until pit stops, Byron briefly overtook but then wrecked. A big crash involving SVG and Thank You Gibbs brought out another caution. Amid the strategy shuffle, Hamlin's team took 4 tires. Others took 2. That made all the difference. He restarted 5th. But the pace he had was unbeatable. He cut through the field, passed Larson, then Briscoe, and sealed it. For years, critics have dogged Hamlin for never winning a title. He's heard it all, that he's too emotional, that he's too much of a showman, that he folds under pressure. But this race? This silenced them. He showed composure, he showed speed, he showed the drive of a champion. Now locked into the Final 4, Hamlin knows what's at stake. He's been here before, 5 times in fact, and come up short. But this time feels different. He's driving smarter, he's got momentum, and maybe most importantly, he's racing for more than just himself.
You guys have seen it. There's been weird and crazy things that have kept me from winning a title or advancing to have a chance to. And I've said many times, like, if you get enough chances, like, eventually the tides will turn. And it's like, did they start turning today? Maybe.
Behind the scenes, Hamlin is still dealing with the 23XI lawsuit and the pressure of running a team while trying to win a title. But if Vegas proved anything, it's that he can carry it all and still win. He's building a legacy both on and off the track, as a driver, as a team owner, as a father, as a man who hasn't backed down from any challenge. When asked about his dad, Hamlin reflected on the sacrifices his family made.
My parents had no money. Every credit card that comes through the mail, okay, we'll use it. Asking people to help and, second and third mortgaging the house and just all these things. I mean, the arguments I had to listen to. I'm in my room, my mom and dad are just going at it. One saying I can't do it anymore, the other saying, please, just one more week.
That gamble paid off. And now, with his father watching from home, the circle feels complete. Denny Hamlin didn't just beat the field in Las Vegas, he exposed them. He outworked, outdrove, and outthought every single contender on the track. He made history, he showed heart, and for the first time in a long time, he gave fans a reason to root not just for the driver, but for the man. And if this is truly the beginning of his final run toward a title, then it couldn't have started any better. His rivals? They've been warned. Because when Denny Hamlin is racing with purpose, with heart, and with history on his side, he's almost unstoppable. He's no longer just the greatest to never win it. He's the greatest who's ready to finally claim what he's earned. Stay tuned.